Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In this one I'm going to be explaining MyFitnessPal and how to use it. If you're a client of mine or you've been following me for a while, you've probably heard me mention MyFitnessPal. It's the most popular app used for tracking food and calories. Now the logo, it looks like this. In the middle here we got the blue app with like a white person jumping in the middle. I think it's from Under Armour, the app is. I'm pretty sure it's on iOS and Android, so you should have no problems getting it. But if you go into the app, like I said, we use this to typically track food, calories, and then weight. That's what I use it for and what my clients will use it for. Now if you go in, you can see at the top screen I have calories remaining, a goal, how much I've had, and then there's exercise and remaining. If you have a number for exercise, that is not good. You don't want any exercise logged in here because there's no way a fitness tracker or any device can tell you, oh, you've had this many calories. It's completely individual to your body, so you don't want anything there. Now, that is a goal I set. To show you how to set goals, we will go into the More tab, and then, which is on the bottom right, and in the middle of the screen you have goals. You click goals, then you can enter your starting weight, current weight, goal weight, weekly goal. For a weekly goal, I typically do like a half a pound to a pound lost or gained. And if I'm going gaining, I want to do like half a pound so it's less fat, more muscle. Activity level, you can input that. And then here's an important one, nutritional goals. You have calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. Click on that, and this is where you can adjust your macro and calorie goals. So currently I have my goals set as shown, the 2,600 calories, 40%, 40%, 20%. If you're a client of mine, I might recommend you go set a goal in here. And if you think you should, talk to me first and we will figure out how to go about that and if we should do it. But that's how you set the goals. And then that's all you need to worry about. Don't worry about the fitness goals or anything. Now I'll show you how to log food. To log food, you can either hit the big blue plus in the middle of the screen and then click food, and then you can click a meal, and then you can look up your food. So say my breakfast, I had eggs. I'll type egg, search, and if it has a green check mark next to it, that means it's kind of verified in MyFitnessPal. So you click on your food, and then you have serving size, and there's usually multiple different serving sizes. I did one large because that's the kind of eggs I buy. Then you have number of servings. You can go as many numbers as you want, and you can do fractions or decimals. If you're logging your food, you're probably going to need to use a food scale. So just a little scale you have on your counter. Put your plate on it, zero it out, then put your food on, and there you go. You can do fractions or decimals. If you use a food scale, typically that's in decimals. So once you log the food, it'll go into your diary, which on the bottom of the screen, second from the left. And today, you can see my breakfast I've already logged, and you just add the stuff in and then enter, and then it'll keep it there. Now, if you're going to add something, a food that is not a whole food, for example, like it's not an egg or like a tomato or an apple, then you're going to want to use scan barcodes. So if you bought a product, a food, from the grocery store and you're wondering how many calories is in it, or you want to find that specific one in MyFitnessPal, the easiest way to do that is to click scan barcode and then scan the barcode like an image, and it'll pull up that exact food in MyFitnessPal. Sometimes the foods are not in MyFitnessPal. That's very rare, but sometimes you'll come across one that doesn't work when you scan it, and then you'll kind of have to like look it up in MyFitnessPal and try to find the one closest to what the label on the back of the product says. But that's how you do that. Typically I scan or look it up and look for the green one. If you can't find it with scanning, you look it up and then click on the one closest. And sometimes you might find like this food's not even in here, or this brand's not even in here, in which case you can go to More and you can do My Meals, Recipes, and Foods. And here you can create foods, create meals, and create recipes. So you can see foods like some of my homemade recipes that I have kind of often. I'll input those in here so that I can go find them later on just by searching. Now, another thing over here that's beneficial is the nutrition tab. So from the home page, you can see your calorie goal and how you're doing there, but you can't see your macros, how you're doing there. So you click More, Nutrition, and then you can see your macros, your nutrients, your calories. So macros, my day view, so far I've got 87 grams of carbs, 51 grams fat, and 164 grams of protein. And it also shows you your goal next to the percentage you're currently at. And then you can even click week view, so you can see how your macros have been over the week in average compared to your goal. You can do the same thing with your nutrients and calories, this is pretty helpful if you're trying to just see like what your average is and how you've done for the week. And if you're a client of mine, I will want you to share with me. Sometimes I'll want you to share with me how your macros have been for the week and how your calories have been for the week. That'll be very beneficial to me and making adjustments to our plan and steering you in the right way, the best possible direction. But I think that is kind of everything in MyFitnessPal. If you have other, there's one more thing. If you want to log your weight, which I log my weight in here because you can see this little chart. If you click progress on the bottom weight or bottom part of the page, you can then see how your weight's been doing, like your progress for weights. And to add your weight or to log it, you click the plus sign, then you click weight, and then you can enter like however many pounds you were today. This is not my current weight. I'm like 190-ish. Then the date, and you can even put a progress picture, and then it keeps it all in here for the whole time, so you can see how your weight's trending, how your pictures are trending. And I might also ask you to share this with me just so I can kind of see where we're going, if we're making progress, if we need to make adjustments. But that is everything. You can log your food, you can log your weight, you can see your macros, set your goals, and it's pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of ads on the free one, but it is what it is. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'll gladly help you, especially if you're a client of mine, because we're going to use this probably pretty often. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.